All right, so I'm going to show you how to make a animated token. I use this for Foundry, but you can use it for any virtual tabletop that supports WebM token or the file format, whatever. I'm going to add, links to what I'm doing to any website that I go to and any commands that I'm running. I'm using paint.net as the image program to do some editing that you'll soon see. But for now, here is my before. This is my GIF that I have. And I animated this just using MugLife. That's a Android, probably iPhone app. There's a lot of preset animations that you can have on there, and as long as it can detect a face, it'll do some kind of animation to it, so you can kind of bring most tokens to life. But what you want to do, oops, why is that opening there? You want to go to ezgif.com/split. Then you take your GIF, upload it, and then just because we're going to be working with the PNG format later, it'll save us a step. Split it to frames. Then it gives you one frame for one image for each frame. Then you download as a zip. Takes a bit of time because it's 120 frames that MugLife generates with an animation. So you got that. That's your zip. So then you just take your zip and extract it to whichever folder that you want. Then you get a folder. Oops, that looks like that. And you're done in in your browser. Almost said Internet Explorer. I don't know how long it's been since then. I'm using Edge, not Internet Explorer. Then you want to open every token in paint.net. So we're going to do that right now. Take a moment. If you have After Effects or something like that, you can probably do this next step super duper easy. But I do not, so I have to do it this way. And it's not that big of an issue. It's largely automated. You're going to do one select on your source frame. I have an extra step here too because I put a border on everything. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to just load my default border. And that is a different size. So what is the size here? 375. And what are you? Let's see if it'll detect. I think I wrote that down. I did. 58. So it's off by 1. Let's just do it. That way, if you make the canvas the same size, it won't be asking you every single time if you wanted to expand the canvas. So then what you do is you select the middle here, and then you go into Edit, Invert Selection. So now you have everything but the middle, which is terrific because we want to just paste this over the token. So all you do, and you're going to do this for every one of these 120 frames, which is why if you got After Effects, you'll have a little easier time. Then you do that. That makes what we want transparent, and it doesn't affect the middle. And what? That was unexpected. So wait, I got one frame. Why is that bigger than everything? What? That doesn't make sense. I made the last frame bigger than everything? Sure doesn't look like it. Did I accidentally scale something? I may have accidentally scaled this. Let's just see. I scaled that one. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. So let's go back here. Yes, resize. It says in the history. Now let's paste. No, that didn't work. So what is the actual size here? 281. So let's just go back to there. Let's do this all over again. So we got, let's just put 281. We want to maintain the aspect ratio. Was that correct? I didn't look at both. You see, this is the fun part about being too lazy to edit. So 269. Nice. Got 281. Maintain that. Let's go. No. Let's go up. There. So let's do this again. I mean, another thing that you could do if you really wanted to would be to use the circle tool. Do something like that. Because then that way it won't touch certain pixels, you know. Yeah, you could do whichever way you want. I'm lazy. Magic wand is easier, but for this one, I'll do it like this. Why not? You do that. Come into here. Paste it. Boom. Then you just keep booming. Boom. Okay. Every picture has been given the transparency. You know, you can just scroll a little bit, make sure that's the case. Close out of this one because we don't want to save anything. And then just do a save all. And then I don't think there's any setting that you gotta specify here, right? No, I mean auto detect is fine, that's all you gotta do. Then just hold down the enter button. Again, skip ahead for this because you don't need to see this. Okay, so you know if you held down your enter button the entire time, it's going to be a little bit of a delay maybe once it's actually done, but you're done in paint.net. So then whoops, I got two of these open for some reason. Okie doke. So now if you have, you open your folder in File Explorer and you set it to one of the icon views, you should see now that there is 100% transparency here. It's not like a black background. You know, and you'd be able to tell this if you changed your theme here. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Colors. Let's just do, choose your accent color. No, I don't want that. No. This is what I wanted. Right? No, it's not. Well, shoot. I don't know, trust me. I'll choose my color dark. That's probably it. And so, okay, well, I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. So intuitive. But anyways, you got this. So now, all you gotta do, go into your command prompt. Just go into this folder. Oh, and I guess I did have a little bit of setup. Whoops. Is that gonna work? I need a, yeah, I need a, oh boy. I need to put that there, quotes, because I got a space. Okay. So one thing that you are going to do, you're going to have to download ffmpeg.exe. That comes in, where are we going? Let's just go here. So it comes in a 7-zip file, and that's, you know, the GIFs. Comes in a 7-zip file right there. You need the binary directory from there. That's all you need. Unsupported command. Cool. Well, I can't show you, but you know, I just have an animated GIFs folder for what I'm doing here. All that's in there. There's 2 other executables, but just need that one. And so then you're going to use the following command if you have it set up like I do. So this part right here is just while working in the, you know, wherever all your PNGs are stored, that's just calling that executable from there. The frame rate is assuming that you're using easygif.com. Same with this format right here. What the %03D is doing is that's substituting a number. So if we go back here, you see how that's frame 000, then you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 119. That's kind of like a wild card there. So like, yeah, all this is the name with the wild card. This other stuff is just parameters that I, you know, found that you need looking in documentation and other websites. And then you just name your WebM. For this one, I'm using medusa2.gif, so we're going to call this medusa2.webm. And then it made it. So the next thing we're going to do, go to our Foundry server, or open Foundry up. You got to get into it some kind of way. And then I'll just go to my loading screen here. This is for an Eberron game. So let's just make another. Here's a previously made cultist that I did it for an animated GIF. You can kind of see it moving. This will be a Medusa, a non-player character. Just do some basic setup. Medusa 2. So that's what it looks like when it's not animated. Let's actually animate. All you should have to do. Oh wait a minute, I gotta upload that actually. Desktop. Where's D&D? Then we want Medusa. There we go. Update the token. Let's see what happens. And there you go, it's moving. Try to zoom in a little bit more. I chose subtle movements for these tokens just because, you know, when you're actually playing on a grid, they're going to be kind of small. I guess I could show what that would look like. Where's some? Here we go. So yeah, you're going to have to be fairly zoomed in to be able to see. But, you know, they just pop a little bit compared to non-animated tokens. And that's all you got to do.